Hi, I'm Rebecca. Today we're going to talk about replacing a chain. Every bike needs a new chain every now and then. Normally on a bike you'd expect to get 4,000 to 6,000 kilometres per chain before it starts to stretch. That can happen a lot faster with an electric bike, especially with a mid-drive motor. So I'm going to talk you through today how to measure for a stretched chain and also how to take your old chain off and put a new one on. Let's get into it. So for this job we would need a chain checker. So this is checking whether the chain has stretched, degreaser and a scrubber chain breaker. So we've chosen the 10-speed chain for this bike. The choice of chain is dependent on how many cogs you have on your cassette. So this is a 10-speed cassette. We need a 10-speed chain. This is based on the width. So the cogs are all a little closer together on a 10-speed cassette. So we need a slightly narrower chain. So first we need to check whether the chain actually is due for replacement. So the easiest way to do that is with one of these tools. Note that I've got gloves on so I don't get chain grease all over my hands, which is a great handy tip. So the way we check the chain is using a tool like this. Firstly, we check out the end that has the 2 grooves and we slot that into position in between the links. If this pointy part actually goes down through the link at the other end, it means the chain is stretched. So we can see here it's definitely poking out through the bottom. On a brand new chain, that would not slide into that groove. So on this chain, it definitely needs replacing. This one's done about 1,500 kilometres with the mid-drive motor, and a lot of people who have never ridden this anything like this before. So it's time to change the chain. So first we need to take off the old chain. So chain breaker tool like this will be the most helpful way to do that. First thing we do is we slot the chain into the tool and make sure that the screw out on the inside is bracing the chain well so that it doesn't move in that bracket. Then we wind the lever in, and you do need to use some force obviously to push that. There we go, click. So now we want to wind it back, just helping this pin come out there as well. Ta-da! We have a broken chain. If we pay attention to the way the chain is feeding through the derailleur cage, we will know how to put the other chain back in. So we can see that it's just going to feed straight out through here. There we go. First part is feeding the chain through your derailleur cage. So over the back wheel, under the inner wheel, and then the chain's going to come up and go around on the cassette. Putting the chain on around the front part, it's best to prepare the chain for this to actually happen by using our little joiner links. So we have one that's going to be on each side of the chain, and they're going to attach themselves together once we've got the chain meeting up with itself. We can pull the derailleur cage forward in order to give us plenty of length on this front end of the chain. Pop it onto the chain ring. Click into position, and then we want to grab the back end of the chain. So we are going to have them meeting in the middle. And I'll try to keep my hands out the way so you can see what's going on here. The little grooves need to slip in and grab and then pull back. There we go, click, and that chain is solidly together. You can see the little joining one here. You can always find that again to be able to easily remove this chain without breaking it. So the new chain should be running nice and smooth. We might want to just tune up the gears, but essentially that's how you change a chain. So you don't need to spend big bucks taking your bike to the bike shop for a service. You can do these basic things yourself. So for more handy hints, do subscribe to our channel. I've been Rev Becca. Thanks for watching.